This episode was recorded in front of a live stream audience. Join us. Grab your mascot at patreon.com/The Jessa Channel. Hey there, you're watching the Jessa channel live on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today we're playing The Sims 2. My patrons and those of you who will be joining us later on YouTube. I want to say hi to Crafter, Angelica, and Kayla, and Renee, and Dent, and who else is in here today? In my usual impromptu short notice. We're going to put the game on now. There we go. And as per usual, when I'm doing an impromptu live stream, I do not use the webcam, but I will use the webcam for this upcoming Sunday's live stream. And I'm so happy to see you here, Angelica. Yay! Let's put on some background music because today we are doing a baby shower. For real this time. Because we tried to last time, but I got, to my great embarrassment, I wouldn't say shame, but embarrassment, I got some pink flashing. I'd had the game open for over 24 hours, so I think that's what did it. But I'm also using a program to check and make sure that my video's memory, the video card's memory, the VRAM, is not being used up, which it isn't. It's only about, well, we're going to see as we play, but it's about at 26, how do you say it, 2,600 megabytes, basically just over 2.5 gigs. And I have a 4 gig card, so everything should be good. And just want to double check my sound there. There we go. All right. So first of all, check in with me. Let me know how you guys been doing. Kayla asked how you guys were doing. Anybody want to tell us how you're doing? And you can see here that we have the game open. I'm going to go ahead and minimize. Hello, Kristen. I'm glad you're finally getting your notifications and you can join us now. It's always such a good thing to see you here. Dent, I loved what you posted in what are you creating? That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, so it is a Thursday night as we are live simming today. And just an update for those of you guys later on YouTube and also the patrons. I just created two bots that should be notifying us when I go live. So if you'd like to join in, definitely become a patron. But also, I have begun to upload, update the live stream calendar, which I had stopped updating for a while. But now that I have figured out how to integrate Google Calendar into Discord, there'll be more updates. So if you're watching on YouTube and you'd like to know what's coming up in the live stream schedule, head on over to the Jessa channel calendar. There's a link in the description below. Okay, so I was very happy that those bots worked. I was really pleased because I worked on figuring out how to do them and actually messed about with code and everything. I'm so impressed. I mean, well, that sounds really cocky, doesn't it? I'm so pleased that I figured it out. There we go. Let's just hop off of my high horse. Okay, so yeah, everything is working fine. Let's go on into the game now. Your usual mascot, which is a an octopus. Okay, so everything's working correctly. I'm going to lower this and let's head into the game. So we are here in Quinn Willoughby's house. Hello, Chocolate. And we tried to do some live simming earlier this week, but we had problems, so I'm so glad we can finally get things worked out. This is Kettle Falls, as you guys have seen it a gazillion times now. So I show you this so you can see where we are in the neighborhood. We are over near the bridge, which has still not been named, and the beach lots. Joe posted in Discord that there are some new neighborhood decorations, some willows that can go along the shoreline here. So I'm really looking forward to that, particularly to kind of cover up some of this kind of wonky shore around here, right here. It'd be pretty cool. So those are in the where can I find, no, look what I found section in Discord. In our last live simming session, we went around to a lot of different houses that were going to be invited to the baby shower. And we went ahead and got everyone a present, or everyone went around. Let's try this again. Yeah, I got this commentary thing down pat. I've also got English down pat. Hi, Joe. I was just talking about you. Let's try this again. Let's try English. In the last live simming session, we went around the neighborhood to the people who had been invited, or who we knew were going to be invited, such as the vicarage over here, and Monty's pretty little cottage that I love how it came out down here. That was awesome building that with you guys. And by the way, Crafter, I hope you feel better. I really do. You have missed very little. Pretty much nothing. Just me introducing, talking. We haven't even gotten started yet. So, now let's go in, see where people are in our lot here. And everything is pretty much where we started off the last time before we had the flashing. So, my lesson is learned not to leave the game open for 24 hours and then try and live stream with it. For shame. Anyway, as you can see, Quinn is pregnant. This is her partner out here. This is Mattias Zane. Oops. Oh, look at this face he's making. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at that face. Wow, that's cute. That's pretty cool. Okay, we barely got started and already it's picture time. Okay. Yeah, I understand, Joe. Are you struggling because of your game and the trouble you're having? Because I know I've been there. As well, you know. Okay, so I'm going to press F5 to get rid of the Q here. And then F10. Lower chat. And then press F9. I love that. This is the cutest face I've ever seen him make. It looks awesome. Awesome. F10 to bring back the UI. F1 or just click here. You can go F5 and you can see here that they're I don't know why I can't speak today. Denoted here on the tooltip when you hover over it. F1, F2, F3, F4. So I sometimes use that. Okay, then we bring chat back up. Okay, there we go. So, picture time. That's awesome, Renee. Anyway, this is Mattias Zane. They are not yet married because he hasn't really asked her. His biggest desire is to eat red pepper soup with mushrooms. Yep, he's a complicated guy. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and... last time we invited them this way, but it didn't allow us to make a party. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I hope that you can find this relaxing, Joe. He's younger than Quinn? I would say so. I agree with that. you know, in human years, I would say that she's probably somewhere around like just about to turn 30, maybe 28, 29. And I'd say he's somewhere like 24, maybe. He just has not gotten himself together. So she's a cougar. I think there has to be more than a couple years difference for there to be a cougar, because she's pretty young. Look at her. She's pretty young. She's also darling. I'm really sorry, Crafter, about the health trouble you're having. Yeah, I think there maybe has to be, I don't know, I think you have to be maybe in your, like, there has to be like a 20-year difference. I'm just making that number up, but it's his hair, which you guys have commented on his hair, his bowl cut. I don't know. Maybe when he has the babies, he'll change his hair, because I have to admit that is very I like to think of it not really as juvenile, but more like the Beatles circa 1962, 63, somewhere around there. I don't even know the dates, but whatever. Early Beatles, let's call it that. And you know, they were practically boys too. So anyway, what I want to do here is have Quinn go ahead and let's have her, I think what we did before is we had her go ahead and eat, and then this time we will invite people using the phone. There is an option over here on Monique's computer under email to send an invitation e-card, which is great because people will automatically accept it. Yeah. But it doesn't actually start a party, and I wanted to have a party timer. So looking at her needs, she's a little hungry, so she'll have some breakfast. And I think we had her make breakfast last time. We did. We had her make farmhouse eggs, so we'll do the same thing. Farmhouse ham and fried egg, or fried eggs with bacon. Bacon, because, you know, dense here. The Baconator is in the house, so we're making some bacon. It amuses me, but for those of you guys who are not patrons or not yet patrons, in our Discord, the patrons and I have been coming up with nicknames for ourselves, which is really funny. I'm Mama J. I gave myself my own nickname. Yeah, everybody, I mean, you know, everybody kind of said, we kind of decided, you know, thought about what we'd be, and I just thought, well, I'm definitely the mama in the Discord. And when I leave Discord and I go somewhere for a little while, I say, y'all be good. Oh, I had her make a plateful. I didn't mean to do that. Let's put away leftovers after she's done eating. Bacon and eggs this morning. Oh. And the mister, I use that term loosely, more like the boyfriend, is heading off to work. And that's great. That's what we wanted, because he's not too interested in baby showers. So he's going to head off to work. Hello, Morgwin. Bacon and eggs cooked on the Barbie? I think that's a barbecue. How do you cook eggs on a barbecue? That sounds very messy. All right, so she's having her breakfast. We'll just speed through this a little bit here. She's eating for two. I think that was the sign for adoption. Did you see that? She was thinking about adoption. Because the phone and the yeah, I don't know how you would cook eggs on a she loves cleaning. I love watching them waddle. Oh, a flat plate area. Oh, okay. In a pan. I've never heard of that. Okay, so let's also turn on some music. This is a new little radio that I got. I love this. It's awesome. I love how small it is because I use very tiny lots. I don't think I have a lot that's wider than 10. This is a 1x2. Many of my lots, like all of these over here, are 10 by 10. 1x1, 10x10, however you say it. This one's a 1x2. This one's a 1x2, I think. So I just realized I don't think I have a lot in all of Kettle Falls that's wider than 10 squares. Now that I think, oh wait, there's one. Nome's lot is 3x1, so it's 3 squares wide, but only 10. That's just because it has a farm on it. But yeah, wow, I just realized that there's really not any lots that are any bigger than 10 by whatever. That's amazing. Anyway, it just occurred to me. So let's go ahead, and she has cleaned this up. Let's head over here and call guests. Now, I'm pretty sure I can add more guests than just 2 because I've had that, the command for that, the bullprop command for that in my user startup cheat file for a long time. If you'd like to know more about my user startup cheat file, you can check out a tutorial that I posted on the channel in a playlist called Sims 2 Tips and Tricks. Okay, so let's throw a party. You can see how often I throw a party from the house. House party. And I'm gonna quickly save here in case some people don't show up or I need to do some finagling. Am I distracting you, Renee? Is it my fault? Okay, so you can have up to 255 guests. I will admit that I've done some crazy things in my Simming years, but I have never, ever had a party with 255 Sims in it. I don't think it's even possible to have a party with 255 Sims in it, even with the most killer computer possible. I don't know. Do you guys know of anyone who... Renee, I'm not even really sorry. I was gonna be sorry for like a minute and then I decided I didn't feel like it. Joe says the most Sims she ever had on a lot was 52 and it crashed. The computer would choke. Yep. I think even the most amazing computer in the world wouldn't be able to handle that. Okay, so let's sort by friends here. So first of all, Nome is coming. Nome has bought her present. Ivana, her mother is definitely invited. Claire, the Sloan sisters are both invited. That's Claire and Cleo. The vicar is invited as well too. And as well, we also had the Whittlesey sisters. And finally, Montague Adams. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Sims at our party. So I hope all of them will show up. I don't remember if I have a mod in. Does anyone know if there is a mod out there that makes people always accept a party invitation? Because I know that if you do it through the phone, like if they're at work, they won't show up. But if they don't, I'll show you how to get around that. So let's go ahead. The guests are all invited. Break out the refreshments and the party tunes. Well, we have refreshments right here. People can also get a cup of tea at any time. And then over here we have the tunes. You can't hear the music playing because I'm playing background music, but there are tunes that are playing. I'll switch it to college rock. But I don't really play the Sims 2 music mostly just because we've heard it, I guess. so many times. But if you want me to turn on the radio, turn up the music, I can do that if there's a request in chat for that. Otherwise, we'll just listen to our jazz. Okay, so let's move out to the front porch here. Thank you, Joe. Oh, and also, by the way, Joe, I meant to ask you this in the mod section, but I'm going to ask you to put links. Whoa, everybody showed up. No complaints. Awesome. Wow, that's amazing. They just all showed up at once. I'm going to ask you to put links only in Discord. Thank you so much. I'll put a reminder for you in the mod chat, mod area, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Our mod area. Okay, so, Emmeline comes up first. Let's see who's going to ring the doorbell. Anybody going to ring the doorbell? Y'all just going to stand around? All right, why don't we say hello to Ivana? And I'll talk to you more about that later, Joe. I forgot to tell you. All right, so, greet. I want to greet. Is everybody already selected? I mean, already ready for the party? Oh, wait, you guys, we went through this before, didn't we? The last time. And I was like, I'm trying to greet them and I can't. They're already here for the party, so there's no need to greet them. So let's just go out and say hello to Mom. How am I going to keep all these people happy? Well, watch and see, I'll tell you. I mean, I'll show you. Crafter's like, you couldn't possibly keep all these people happy. And I'm like, sweetie, we're going to party. That's how we're going to keep them happy. And the vicar's going to tell dirty jokes. Move out of the way, vicar. There we go. A pregnant woman coming through. Okay, so she is, aw, daughter and mama. And I had said this before, but Ivana is going to move into, I'm going to either have her move in or come every single day. And be a nanny for them. And for that, I'll probably use Christian Love's all-in-one NPC for that. Anyway, the tunes are up. People should start getting food and whatnot. And let's just see what happens. Let's just watch the festivities. All right, so Vicar and Cleo begin to say hello. Oh, and by the way, let's have Mom give her present first. Actually, I'll wait till they get up out of the porch, because everybody's hanging out on the porch for some reason. Why? There's a big glom on the porch. You know what I'll do to help this glom? Let's see. I will start selecting people and bring some people in to eat. Oh, I missed it. Control Montague. So I'm going to bring Montague in to eat. Grab a plate. And Control Emmeline. And grab a plate. And one more. Let's grab Nome. So a little tip, I'm wanting to go through and just control a series of Sims, moving from one Sim to the next, without having to go back to the first Sim and stop controlling them. Well, I'll show you later on. Anyway, so I'm going to use control this Sim to move from, right now I'm controlling Emmeline, you can see here. I'm going to go to control the Sim, and I think this is what will happen. Nope, prove me wrong. Never mind. I was going to give you some helpful advice. That was totally wrong. You know, like you do. Okay, so Annabelle, could you do me a favor and move the heck out of the front door, Pumpkin? Because your big butt is, well, it's not really big. It's kind of scrawny, really. But could you move your big butt out of the door? That'd be great. Thank you. Appreciate that. Why don't you go here and find something to do with yourself? She's like, all right. Okay. So, Nome, Can you go here, perhaps? Can you go around? There we go. And Nome comes in, and people begin to get their food. Wonderful. Nome, time to have a plate. And Quinn, I'm going to have you come in. All right, so the glom has moved into the living room. Monty is sitting down and enjoying the party and talking about his absolute favorite subject in the world, besides maybe his wife Rose, or his soon-to-be wife, his fiancée Rose, grilled cheese. And in fact, he says that he would have brought some grilled cheese for the bride-to-be, but she basically forbade him from doing so. Oh, I love it. They're automatically talking. That's great. That's great. Let me lower the walls here. Make things a little bit easier on us. Okay, so I'm going to now grab Ivana. Control Ivana, and let's go ahead and give her the gift that we have for her. This is a special gift because Ivana made these gifts. She made an Ivana original. This is one of the things I love about playing an integrated hood, is that she made these before I ever knew that Quinn was pregnant or even wanted to get pregnant or anything like that, before that storyline developed. And so now we can use these things that she made some time ago to give to the twins, and she's going to give a different one to each of the twins. So they'll each have their own and won't need to fight so much over them. And she also decides to give Quinn some groceries. And this is another thing, a mod working in tandem. When Sims come back from a community lot or from work, they will have a possibility of bringing home groceries. So she's also going to give Quinn some groceries to help her when she's too busy to go and shop. Here you go, sweetie. For me, Ma? Thanks! Aw. All right, and first present given. All right, let's see. Hello, mothering. Let's see who else talks. And the Sloan sisters. I love it when the vicar dances. I love it. Even though he's kind of dancing into Emmeline here, but you know, small spaces, what are you gonna do? He's so cute. Don't tickle her. You'll cause her to give birth early. Monty, let's bring her inside. Don't you know not to tickle a very pregnant woman? All right, so let's have the vicar. Did the vicar get a present? I don't know if the vicar bought something. Let's see what he has in his inventory. Perhaps we'll be surprised. Let's control this sim. And oh, he can talk to the belly. Absolutely. Now, Quinn, stop that. You got that from your mother. That's rude. Oh, look at this. The vicar talking to the baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. I love that. All right, say it with me, guys. It has to be said. Oh, look at this. And there's the lighthouse outside the window. Isn't that cool? That's awesome. Yep. That's what time it is. So, this one, I'm going to scoot in just a little bit. There we go. Renee, that's awesome. Renee has found out a way to shortcut it. That's awesome. Very clever, Renee. Okay, so let's do the same thing as always. Let's go F5, F10, F9. Oh, and let's get this party score out of the way. It's a snoozer. We need to get them get more. I think what creates a higher party score is, I want to get that lighthouse. There we go. Get that lighthouse properly in the picture. But I think what attributes to the party score is the amount of friendship points or relationship points, I guess it is. I think that's what does it. Also, some good news. We reached our goal of being able to get a new website very early on, within, I think, 12 hours of the Patreon being open, but I have been unable to find the time to be able to work on the website because I was really busy working on Discord, getting the live stream set, you know, that kind of stuff. So now that I feel like I'm starting to get ahead on those things, I'm going to be going on to remaking the jessachannel.com website using Squarespace, and that there's going to be a section there for screenshots that I take in live streams, so that you'll be able to see later on, just kind of reminisce by going through the photo albums and screenshot areas of Kettle Falls. So that's gonna be really fun. All right, and oh, did I flip? Oh, there it is. Good. I thought, oh gosh, I accidentally got rid of my chat. So the live stream says April. Let me look and see. Did I totally not? Oh, it does. It says 4/29/18. Thank you. Sorry. I'll fix that. Party score, food, fun, entertainment is what determines a party. The party score. Yeah. Let me fix that real quick. And it should update for you guys. Today is the 10th. If not automatically, but you know, in a short period of time. From my understanding, it should update automatically, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll learn as we go. Thank you for that heads up, Crafter. All right. So where were we? Also, if I could remind the patrons, if you wish to give this a thumbs up, it would be much appreciated. The thumbs up helps people to find the content later on. Thank you. Okay. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were taking pictures. It did. I keep forgetting to change it. I'll remember now. Oh, he was just talking to the baby. So cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. All right, so let's go ahead and give her his gift. Give gift. So he has Mashuno. He does have Mashuno, Joe. He has a boot. I don't think the vicar is so silly as to give her a boot. What else? Oh yeah, we can give her food. He can also give her a bass fish to make, but I think she might actually appreciate that, come to think of it. So I think here's what the vicar did. The vicar said, I was at the Commons and I caught this beauty of a bass. So I thought you might like to cook it up with perhaps some onions and mushrooms and, well, I know how well you like to cook. So here you go. And he brings out a bass that has a little ribbon and a bow wrapped around it. And it's nice and chilled. And he says, and of course I got you some fruit tartlets. And she says, oh, Vika, you shouldn't have. Because all of my Sims are for some reason English, as we've discussed before. But yeah, he did actually catch this at the Commons during a date, actually, that he was having. During a date he had with, actually, remember this, Oh, look, she just got some wonderful, she's now in platinum. That fulfilled a wish for her. That's wonderful. Oh, the game said that she was not very happy with that, but in my mind, she was happy with it. So, and as a matter of fact, by the way, is there a mod? I'm on the fence as to whether I want to get rid of this behavior because it does make for cute pictures. But that whole Sims are crazy just because they're dancing in some silly way. Is there a mod to get rid of that? Like I said, I'm on the fence as to whether I want to or not. Anyway, oh, you're still learning how to use the tablet and all of that. Morgwin, have you figured out that if you're using, I think it's on the, I'm on a tablet too. Let me see it before I tell you. If you turn it sideways, yeah, there's the thumbs up button. And then, oh, and then chat's on the side. You can see it right there. Oh, that's cool. Okay, never mind. So, once again, I'm about to give advice that I don't even know what I'm talking about. So, Claire and the vicar had a disastrous date in which he asked her to go steady. And, yeah, she completely dissed him. So that was pretty sad. However, we're going to go ahead and stop controlling the vicar. Nope. Wait, no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to cancel his work. What am I doing? I wanted to stop controlling the vicar. Let's go ahead and control Claire. And have Claire give her present. And hold on a second. I just realized that this, that music was not very relaxing, so I'll have to take it off the playlist the next time it comes up. Alright, so Claire is going to give her gift. I believe... Oh, and also, if you are a patron... I posted in our Where Can I Find section, we were talking about all the... Let's see them, actually. We were talking about all of the really great toys that were available. So I'm going to just go out here for a minute and look at them. All of these great toys that were available at Sims 2ME. I'll put that in chat so that those of you guys who are watching later can look that up if you'd like to. But anyway, let me make that one word for you so you can understand what I'm saying. And so you don't need to post a link in here, Joe, because I want you to post them on Where Can I Find, and there's already a link there. In any case, she has a ton of presents that raise toys that raise your free time enthusiasm. So you can go, for example, this one here, I believe is one of them. This one will raise your free time cooking enthusiasm as well. So that site's a pain in the butt to navigate, which is why I went ahead and downloaded all the toys I could find on that site, which were a ton of them, like this one, for example. Isn't that cute? And the creator is a Sims 2 creator named, it's hard to say, this is why I'm putting this in chat. Beanchin? Something like that. Anyway, she is also a creator, has posted things over on Mod The Sims too. Anyway, so I have a bunch of new toys. Like, look at these little, look at those little, maracas, shakers. Isn't that cute? So I think we're pretty set on the toys. So anyway, if you have not yet seen those, patrons, if you have not yet seen those, head on over. I posted them in the Where Can I Find section. I included pictures and I put them all into one folder so you can have all the toys from that. Yeah, thank you. That's the one. So, and you can thank Jo because she was the one that told us about that site. Okay, so anyway, Cleo is set to give a present. Let's take a look. Oh, stop laughing at your mother. All right, so we have a Claire original. She makes clothes for her clothing shop, but I think we had them buy a toy. Yep, she bought a little toy. I could also have her give some fish, but I think we'll kind of stop while we're ahead. But I'm gonna have her give some lasagna. So she should have so much food to eat that she won't need to buy new food until the babies are children. And let's see how she takes that. For me? Yeah, okay, you're ungrateful. You are ungrateful. Let's have Cleo give her present. Yeah, she got that autonomously from the bakery, Renee. I'd like to have some too while you're at it. Could I serve some up for me? Okay, so Cleo will give her present, which she had better think is a little bit nicer. I know it's that the simoleon amount, I think, is what determines what the present will do. The amount in simoleons. So maybe these aren't very expensive gifts. And then this was a little pot set. A toy where a charisma pot is what it's called. You can bang on it. So some tacos and a charisma pot from Cleo. And I'll also have them chat a little bit while the party continues. Okay, and oh great, there's some fun going on out here with, once again, Montague talking about his absolute favorite subject in the world. You know what? You're looking kind of mean. What's going on over here? You guys are in a relationship. Why are you looking so mean? Let's have her sit down and talk. Or not. Vicar, sit down. Sit down and talk to your new woman before I have to make you sit down. Not a really interesting conversation going on here, and poor Claire is stuck. Because this is what happens when you have a super small house. Let's control this sim. I will teleport her over here. And, because she's trying to talk to Nome. There we go. She's no longer stuck there. Sometimes Sims can get by very small spaces, but other times they get a little stuck. You know what? I'm thinking Quinn might be a bit cranky. She's really... Now you're trying to get through the other way? Oh, for the love of Christmas. Go do something else. Okay, and Quinn's moving out of the way here, so let's see who else needs to give her a present. Or personality, not money. Yeah, I agree. So we've given her presents. Emmeline, oh, Vaughn has not yet, but she's talking, she's busy. The two sisters are talking. Let's grab Nome. Oh, maybe she had to go to the bathroom. That's why. Oh, that's why. That'd make me cranky too. Okay. Point taken. Yeah, exactly. She had to go to the bathroom really badly, so she was not interested in that conversation. I'm gonna have Nome clean up here. I'm gonna ignore this. It's a blank chance card. Nome being the awesome person she is. Let's go ahead and save real quick, just because. Because this is The Sims, so let's just save and... Two babies jumping on her bladder. Exactly. Make anyone cranky. I thought, you know, with her face, I thought, you know what? She's true. She's... Aww. Aww. Look at his face. I interpret this to mean that the vicar's like, not in public, Emmeline? Really? Okay, here we go. Party time, not bad. I think we'll just let the party go on naturally. See if I can get a good score. I want to do it this way because I want him to get his face in there. His uncomfortable face. His face that says, to be a vicar's wife, you need to be more discreet. F9? Exactly. Her face, she's so cute. I do have to say that these Sims are very cute. Okay, so Ivana's working off her I love this. Look at this. Look at her butt. Bootang. That's some booty right there. Yeah. That's funny. Groove it, Ivana. Get down. Get funky. Let's get a close-up on that. That's pretty funny. I've said this a gazillion times, but I love that when I look out of the window, I can see trees, and I know how far away those trees are. They're way on the other side of the river. That's the other river bank, but you can still see them. It's very cool. F10, F1, and we continue. Okay, Quinn. Don't take a shower. I was just gonna say don't take a frickin' shower, but I suppose. In the middle of your party. Her hygiene was a little low, I suppose. Okay, 2 more hours of the party left, but I wanted to show you, those of you who were not here in the last live stream, that we can increase the time of the party using an object called Sim Manipulator. It looks like this. I have recategorized mine to be in miscellaneous. However, when you download it, you'll first find it in statues, decorative statues. Looks like this. And if you have a party running on the lot, or a date, or an outing, you can click on Alter Parties and Dates. And change party time left to add an hour, take away an hour, for example, if you want it to end sooner. Set number of hours left, which is really cool. But the neat thing is that if you want to, for whatever story reasons, we'll say story purposes, instead of cheating purposes, you want to change the party score. You know, like for example, if you want to see what happens if you make a party a real dud, you can do that there. That's called Sim Manipulator. You can Google it and find it. Very grateful to Erroneous. I think it's Erroneous. Aarononius. Anyway, Erroneous for making that mod. Okay, so there's a nice little thing going on here. Nome was using this last time. She was enjoying herself. So let's have a few more gifts given. I will take over. Did Emmeline give her gift? I forgot. I don't think so. I don't think so. So let's have her do that. You guys have to help me remember because short-term memory obviously is a problem. No. Oh, I know why. Because I have to actually select Emmeline. Okay, here we go. Gift. Yep, that's the one.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think she did. We have not seen this inventory yet. So I think we were going to have... Oh yeah, we were going to have the ladies just give food. So we'll have her give this. And I think that's pretty much it that she has. No grilled cheese. I'm going to say that that's a thing that right now, these jugs are nice. They're actually she is the head of St. Agatha's Appreciation Society. And they will be making little things like jugs and little decorative things that you can buy from St. Agatha's. So, I don't think she's going to get a lot of, let's also give her these two. Otherwise, she won't think too much of the gift. Aww. And then let's chat for a little while. They do enjoy each other, those two. She's gonna have so much food, exactly. She's not gonna need to buy anything for ages. And Annabelle, I think what I'm gonna do for Annabelle Whittlesea, her sister, the Whittlesea sisters. They are lighthouse keepers, or they keep the light in the lighthouse. Anyway, this is what she looks like. I love these half-moon glasses for my elders. And in fact, I have an adult who wears them too. They just scream librarian. Anyway, she's I like her look. If you'd like to know how I made my Sims, I did post a tutorial on how I make interesting Sims in Body Shop using a randomization method, so you're kind of surprised with what you get. It breaks you out of your comfort zone. So I've gotten some very interesting Sims using that method. Anyway, I think I'm going to have Annabelle just give her... Let's control Annabelle. I'm going to stop controlling. I like to not have too many Sims that I'm controlling, so I don't get too confused. I think I'm going to have Annabelle just gift her with some cash. So the quickest way to do this is I'm going to have Annabelle how much does she have in her accounts? She has 15,200, so we're going to withdraw that. All right. And then we're going to deposit $10,000, 1,000, 1,000. I'll have her give 1,000. So that was 3. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was 4. Okay, so she gave 1,200 for the babies, for their education, she says. I'm gonna have Quinn sock that money away in her account. And deposit. I could make it easy and do 5,000, but we'll go 1,000 at a time. That should be good. So she has 3,000 in her account. And now we have a bunch of messages on the side here. But they'll disappear fairly quickly. Okay, so... And, you know, it's cute. He's so cute. He just comes in and just kind of sits and likes to people watch, I think it is. So, the last person who needs to give a present is Montague. I'm going to have him control. Oh, and Nome didn't give her a present. We'll do that one too. So if you have a different way... Crafter's like, no fair! Yeah, I hear you. So, Monty's gonna give the only present he really knows how to give. Basically. Let's see. Does he have anything here? Oh, wait. No, we bought a dollhouse. I was going to have him give her grilled cheese. But yeah. It looks like he's got a bunch of stolen, ill-gotten produce. Because if you remember, Monty pretty much stole, I'd say heavily borrowed, this produce from our community lot garden. But yeah, we got him a dollhouse, a really nice modern dollhouse. Let's see how she likes it. And then I'm gonna have him talk to the baby. You ungrateful woman. You know, I wonder if anyone's made a mod to make it... Oh, goodness, a bad conversation. Let's try again. I mean, that's life. Maybe they're just... maybe he has to go to the bathroom now. Oh, he tried to talk to Belly and she rejected it. I've never seen that rejection before. Let's see it again. Whoa, look at that. I've never seen that before. So it's only 3:13. Let's add another hour to the party. Over here. You've seen it. Alter time. There we go. Add an hour. That was one of the things in the earlier days. You have to have a decent relationship for that to be accepted. Yeah, okay. I thought they had a pretty good relationship, but I guess it's not strong enough. That's too bad. Aww. I'm not going to take a picture of that because it's sad. But she did used to come and visit him at the homeless lot, so maybe she's thinking... Nah, she's not thinking that. Never mind. Okay, so let's... He wants to talk about grilled cheese, but let's try for once to make him talk about something normal. He's talking... Okay. Oh, is somebody going to the bathroom? Why did everybody say... Cleo, did you pass gas? Does her face look like she just passed gas? That looks a little guilty. everybody started look at this. What's up with that? My only guess is that she wants to back up and she's trapped. That's my only guess. So we shall move and let her get out of her chair. I think she might be trapped. Yeah, she is. She's trapped. Monty, move. It definitely looks suspicious to me. But that was strange how everybody started thinking about her at once. Okay, so I'm going to start deselecting people, and also I think I just prefer people to autonomously do what they're gonna do. It's more interesting than me controlling them every single second. So let's have our party girl go out and join Nome in a game. The party tray is getting empty, people. Gonna have to put out some more food in a minute. Let's see, is there any more food? Yeah. That's cool that it has a half-empty state. That's what every party tray should look like after a successful party. Oh, interesting. A great time to read the newspaper, Cleo. I like this living room setup because they just sort of sit here and they talk, and that raises their relationship points as well. This is a pretty good soiree. It's kind of wavering between not bad and good time. Uh-oh, she rejected Annabelle for the baby too. Look at that. Oh, Quinn. It's a baby shower, Pumpkin. I'm gonna say that Quinn might be having a rough... I think the babies might be sitting kind of heavy on her back. I'm thinking she's probably uncomfortable. Let's take a look. Her energy is very low. I'm going to artificially raise that because I don't want her to pass out in the middle of the party. But yeah, she's not in a good mood. Let's have her grab a plate to eat. And see what Nome and Annabelle have to say as everybody dances. Her mood, yeah. So the party will end pretty soon. Where did Quinn go? Quinn, where did you just go? Oh, you're sitting down to eat. Oh gosh. Yeah, I can't see you. Okay, here we go. We're fine. Yeah, because their mood drops so quickly. So you can't really have like a good party with enough time to really enjoy the party. What were you doing up there, Monty? Stay out of their bedroom. Congratulations on hosting a terrific party. Your guests had a fantastic time. Final party score, not bad. Okay, I'm thinking fantastic and not bad are highly incongruous. I think they don't work together. But I'll take it. He's upstairs stealing. Pretty much. Yay! And she got a party memory. Let's see what she got. Over here. Had a great party. So it said great even though it said not bad. So now our next goal. Everyone says goodbye to our... Everyone says goodbye. Are you leaving now, Vicar? Okay, good. Oh no, Nome and the Vicar are staying. So I'm fine with that. Bye, Ivana. Thanks for coming. Bye. Thanks for coming. I think our garden needs to be weeded. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that ratty. Anyway, I'll have Mattias do it when he gets home. No weeding for the mother. So, her energy is very low now. But I'll have her watch the game for a while. I'm getting better at keeping the needs panel closed and focusing just on their, just on the story rather than... Oh, she wants to talk to Nome. Okay. And she wants to play with Ivana, dance with somebody. I locked this in. She got a want for a pottery badge. Mattias returned home with a piddly amount of funds today. It's not his fault. He needs a new job. He'll take care of his needs on his own, so I'll let him be. Oh, she's patting her belly. While she's standing there, she's so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna have her talk to Nome before Nome leaves. And I'm gonna have her gossip because she's feeling catty. One of the things I remember when I first learned about the game, when the game was coming out, that they were doing, you know, developer reveals, you know, commentary telling you about the things that are going to be happening in the game. One thing I remember Lucy Bradshaw saying, who was the producer of this game, executive producer, was that the chess moves that they do are real. So if you watch, they're doing real moves, and if you give them enough time to, it takes forever to play through it, but if you give enough time to, they'll actually complete the game. Yeah. Yay! Who's she gossiping about? Yeah, well, that was kind of deserved. She's like, I caught him coming downstairs. Downstairs. He'd been up there doing goodness knows what. Don't know what the lightning bolt could mean in this particular case. Oh, I know. Maybe he was hoping to find something flashy in my underwear drawer. Okay, so Mattias comes home, and I'll just see if Nome is going to leave on her own. Nome, being very sweet, is always ready to talk to everyone, even Mattias, who she doesn't really like too much. Well, let's go ahead and chat. And then let's talk about hobby, too. And then she'll probably need to go to bed early. This would have tired her out. She wants to be friends with Agnes. Interesting. And she wants to play with Nome. I'm thinking about toss football or play catch, but she's pregnant with twins. And so we'll just do rock, paper, scissors as an amusing game for them to play. It's so sweet, this friendship. They are the best of friends. And they're talking about the baby toys that she got. She's like, well, the vicar gave me a lovely, Monty gave me a lovely little dollhouse. And what else? So there's a little lag there while the time changes to 7 p.m. I'm going to do a quick, let me check here. Yep. Video card memory is fine. Everything is fine. Oh, you're right, Chocolate. He did. He did get struck by lightning, yes. So they're probably gossiping about that old memory, but I reinterpreted it. That's a big important word that means I made up what I wanted it to say. It's called reinterpretation. Anyway. Nome's talking about some of the bugs that have been infesting her garden, and Quinn's like, oh, I can't be bothered. You know I don't really like gardening, Nome? This is a long conversation they're having. You can tell that two Sims are really a good fit for each other when they have a long conversation, even if they're kind of disagreeing a little bit towards the end. I think she might be getting cranky again. What did she just say? Oh, she just so okay, so this is something I like about the game. She has a want to play with Nome, but then when I told her to play with Nome, she was like, ah. And I like the game, the Sims game, because it's psychological in a way. You can think about why would a Sim do X, Y, and Z. Well, we know game mechanics, but I like to think about the story reasons. And it's simple. In this case, she's just had a long day and she's tired. So she's thinking, I'd like to play with Nome, or I like to interpret it as play a game with her, go out and spend time with her. Like play, I interpret larger than just what's under the play command. So I feel like she wants to have some girlfriend time with Nome. Girlfriend time. So I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to cancel this and I'm going to have her say goodbye to everyone, because I think she's a bit tired. And that's just making her cranky, which is the problem with bridal showers. I mean, baby showers, is sometimes the mother is not quite in the mood. All right, so she's gonna say goodbye to the vicar. Aw, she really does like the vicar. And she's totally hot for Mattias. Okay, and so who else is on the... Oh, that's Nome over there. Nome loves this thing. But you gotta go, Nome. I don't think you can bounce on that if you're pregnant. Maybe you can. No, I don't know. I don't think so. I'll let her work out some steam. She'll go home when it's time to go home. Okay, so, you can clean up, which you enjoy doing, and think about the awesome party that you just put on. And then let's turn off the radio. And after we put her to bed, I'm going to take a break. And we're going to take a quick break. And then come back and see if we can't get these babies born in this live stream session. Okay, so I'm going to control Nome. Oh, she didn't get the, oh, I see. Let's stop controlling this sim. She didn't get the go home, message, so. I like how they sit down on that when they, yeah. Hey! And you got trim. An extra benefit. She says, take care of yourself. And you have had a long day. So at 9 p.m., she crawls into bed to fall into a deep and satisfied sleep. All right. So somebody told me, are you gonna pee yourself? Really? Can't hold it? She's almost done. There you go, buddy. That's what you get for going and goofing around on the chessboard this whole time. There is this. I'm gonna delete this, as it looks like there's a bit too much light flowing on this. Nope, that was not it. There's a lot of light coming from somewhere. Is it this? Yeah, I don't think I need all those lights there. So let's take this one down. That makes it a little bit better. There was a lot of glare going on this chessboard. And then I will also there, make it a slightly different color and take some of that blinding away. Let's see if there's one that's blue. No. Nope. So we'll go with the one I chose. There we go. I'm glad you like the song. I spent some time downloading some more music to further our playlist so that we would have less repeating songs. So the only problem with this is that when they go to the bathroom, the door stays open because of where the toilet is. I might want to switch that around, actually. I think I will. And actually, now that I've learned that trick for putting the sink in and making it still usable, we'll do that when he gets off of this thing. She's out cold. Some people, you know, I watched someone playing The Sims, and I remember that they kept their game mostly on 2 and 3 speed, which really boggled my mind. And I realized, it made me realize what a slow player I am, because I will occasionally move to 2 or 3 speed if I want them to get through something, like, of course, when they're all asleep. But otherwise, I don't really speed through. Hey there, pretty boy. I don't really speed through things. I just like to watch the animations that I've seen for a gazillion times. Play themselves out. So she has a lot of food, and I think he might be a bit hungry. So let's get these food out of get some leftovers. So he can eat. Boy, do we have leftovers. Let's get a serving platter. I honestly don't think they're gonna need to buy any food for, like... Yeah, it is horrible to watch. It really is, I agree. It just made me feel like, why are you bothering to play? Like, what enjoyment are you getting from this? Anyway. Let's go for changing this bathroom around with this new trick I have discovered for making more space in a room. I'm going to put move objects on and delete that puddle. And then we're going to turn this around this way. Move this to this side so that the door won't be sitting open while they're on the toilet, which of course I don't really like. And then I'm going to use this awesome new tool I found. It's actually not new. It's been on Mod The Sims for several years now. It's by Silent Lucidity. It's called the Walkthrough Block. And what I have been doing is, and you know what I need? I'm going to show you guys. I have a lot of things, a lot of custom content in my game. And so pretty much everything you see in my game is custom content, and I've turned off the custom content stars. Well, I say I have. I've downloaded a mod which does so. And then I've hidden, let's see if I can find a good example. I've hidden most of the Maxis items. So example, in the toilets here, there are very few Maxis items in here. There's the stall, which I still use from occasionally, although a lot of times on lots I use this. Wow, that's huge. Isn't that neat, those things mothering? So I've hidden most things. So all that you're seeing here, most of it is custom content. Anyway, it allows me to see what I'm kind of missing as far as my custom content is concerned. And I realize that I'm missing some really good custom content pedestal sinks, like these. This is a Maxis one. This is the one I tend to use the most, and I'm going to use it again in this lot. But yeah, I really need some more pedestal sinks. So the way I'm going to do this is to turn snap objects to grid off. And then I'm going to raise the wall, because if you just place it, it looks like there's not enough room. So the trick is to kind of place it so it's shoved into the wall just a little bit, like about like that. And then it looks, particularly when you turn this off, it looks more reasonable that a sim could walk by the sink. So I'm going to now hide this by selecting it with the recolor tool. I'm going to hide it. And this will now make it so that the sim can use this. And it doesn't look funny to me snapped into the wall. It looks like it's just kind of, it just looks normal to me. So if you, just normal. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so I tend to use this sink a lot, but I'd like to have some different choices. So they will now be able to use the sink and the, toilet, and so they'll be able to do things like wash their hands. And oops, let's move our toilet roll so it doesn't get soggy. Quarter tile cheat on. Control F. And this is going to go be uploaded on YouTube directly after this live stream. I'm going to make this live stream public. So if you're watching this later on and it's still Thursday where you are, or early Friday, keep in mind that I am live streaming Divinity Original Sin 2 roleplay, voiced roleplay, starring Shelbin Riley Cat, the Scholar Summoner, and his companion, Mr. Buns. I love Mr. Buns. So I have to fulfill this want and actually let him make some red pepper soup, which I'll remember to do. Anyway, let's see what he's eaten today. This looks like rice, but I think it's like, this is like couscous or something. Couscous and zucchini and fish. And I'm hungry now. Quinn is losing enthusiasm about nature. Well, she never really had a lot of enthusiasm about nature, really. I love it that there's this... Oh, I have to admit, they did a great job with all the details. Okay, so I'm going to leave you. Eventually, you'll go to bed on your own. He has a want to go hiking and bird watch. So I've decided that if they have a want to go bird watching, I'm going to have them go to a park to do it, rather than doing it right in front of their house. It's another reason to go to a community lot. Plus, you know, they're more likely to see birds at a park with lots of trees than they are at their suburban home. And he's going to have a cup of tea. I love how they can have a cup of tea. That's awesome. Just sit down and enjoy a cuppa. So, although I think I might want to switch this tea out to one that doesn't... I think this tea might raise their platinum mood, which I don't want. It'll also... I also think this tea does not... Let me see. I love when they shake. They get the jitters. Don't leave it on the floor. Look at, he's got all the jitters. I love the jitters. Oh. That's funny. I think I know what I'm going to have him do. I'm going to have him browse a magazine. Let's have him browse the Money Talks magazine. He's sick of being poor. I mean, 100 simoleons a day. Look at this. He's just sitting there. Look at his face. That's so funny.
Ja, trochę.
Where are you going? Are you going upstairs to watch it, read your magazine? Okay. Alrighty then. He was not interested. Alright, so I'm gonna take that as a sign that he is simply not interested in money. But he does have a desire to earn more money. So I think we're going to take a break now. And we'll have to think during the break about how someone who doesn't really have... And when I say interest in money, I mean he doesn't know anything about financing, investing, you know, bettering himself in that way. So how is a kind of going nowhere, kind of sort of loser going to support twins? It's a good question. And let me save the lot here and we will answer that after the break. Let me know in chat if you're still with me. Okay, so yay. All right, so we're going to take a break so I can have a chance to get some dinner. And so it'll be about 10 minutes or so. And in the meantime, I'd like you to enjoy some of the screenshots of Kettle Falls. And I will see you guys shortly. And thanks, as always, for being with me and live simming. Yay! Hey there, you're watching the Jessa channel live on YouTube. I'm Jessa and we are back from break. So say hello to me in chat if you are back from break. I went downstairs, I've been cooking some dinner for my husband and it's all done. I had it slow cooking. Slow cooking is wonderful for being a YouTuber because you can set something up, have it slow cook for a while, then go during break and stir it and make sure it's fine and throw some herbs in there and then go back to streaming. So we are going to head back into the game. Welcome Dent, welcome Mothering. Hi. I love watching this screenshots of pictures of Kettle Falls. It's really fun. Sometimes I'll just sit here while I'm munching on something during break and just watch the screens go by. Watch the pictures, the slideshow. So we're going to head back into the game. Yay. So it is evening here in Kettle Falls. And I will go ahead and put some music back on. There we go. It is evening here in Kettle Falls, and I love their house. As you've noticed, I tend to make houses with lots of windows. Just because, I don't know, I like natural light, and my house has a goodly number of windows in it, including a big window in the living room, which is one of the reasons why we love it so much. But anyway, I do the same thing in my little Sims cottages. Lots of windows. Hello, Renee. Hello, Chocolate. Welcome back. All right, so we are finishing up the first day that we were playing here. Not the first day, but the previous day. Whatever day it is. Let's see. Finishing up Saturday, where we had a baby shower. She got lots of gifts. Lots of gifts. Although I think I forgot to have Nome give her gift. I'm pretty sure I forgot because I don't recall her getting that rocking chair. Let's look at her inventory. She's got so much food. Yeah, I forgot to have Nome give her gift. So Nome will come over and do it later. We'll just say that it was being shipped. And that Nome had to have it, sent on, maybe, or something like that. Okay, so, I am going to send him to bed now, so we can go ahead and finish this day. Yep, exactly. Nome is the one who always heads for that trampoline. Sometimes, if the headboard will allow me, I like to see what they're dreaming about. Sometimes I'll put it on 2-speed, so you can see, and sometimes I've even had stories come out of what they're dreaming, Wakey wakey time in the Willoughby household. Mm-hmm. And she's still sporting that bump. And what time is it? Oh, it's 3rd trimester time. Absolutely. And I don't know where he's trying to go. Move out of the way, Quinn. She's determined to make that bed first. I think he's trying to go to the bathroom, actually. Let the man go to the bathroom. Okay, so Quinn is feeling quite... Oh, that's how Quinn's feeling. Right there. If you'd like to know how Quinn is feeling, that's it. So if you're thinking that pregnancy is for you, before you consider taking the big plunge, I want you to just take a moment and consider that. And maybe rethink things. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's a beautiful thing, pregnancy. It's beautiful. Okay. So, Renee is like, forget it. And I didn't even need that face to remind me, but that really reminds me. Yeah. And with their funny, strange, wrists. These 2004 wrists. Okay, so, Quinn, what are you gonna do today? Well, let's first have you eat. And then I think Quinn might go somewhere, to a park or something, but we'll see. Let's grab a plate. And let's save the game. Oh, she wants to do Tai Chi. That's exactly what I was thinking about. She wants to master Tai Chi, and she wants to do Tai Chi. I was thinking that she should go to the park and do Tai Chi in the morning, so we should do that. We'll do that after she eats. I love that waddle. So how many of you guys have done baby showers? And I'm talking to you on YouTube as well, too. For those of you watching, how many have done baby showers? And if you have, tell me about them in the comments. How did you run your baby shower? Did you like get like a rent out a room, you know, like a community lot? Did you like do up a community lot and send everybody there and do something like that? Mattias, you're not very hungry, but what the heck, eat anyway. At least have them enjoy a meal together. You're so graceful. Oh, what's the matter there, Quinn? She looked like she was about to throw up. She really did. I don't know. I think it's still just a bit of morning. You know what? Did you notice that she had no morning sickness? Her pregnancy has been fairly easy compared to others. I do notice that her energy drops fast. But otherwise, yeah, her pregnancy looks pretty good. All right, so we are going to hold on a second. I need to pause this music and get it out of the playlist because it's not relaxing. There we go. This is music from LA Noir, which has kind of similar jazzy music, so I went through and listened to some of them. And so some of them are not as relaxing, so I'm knocking them out of the playlist. Okay, so I like this one very much, this song. So nobody's got any baby shower stories? Am I the only one who does baby showers? It's just me? Okay, that's fine. Let's walk to lot now. By the way, I figured out what was causing my visit other Sims mods to act up. Visit other Sims mod to act up. It was a mod that I had downloaded regarding cars. Anyway, I took it out. Let's walk to lot. Let's walk to a community lot. Oh, oops. Sorry, Kristen. I think that's my bad. I forgot to... Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot to turn the music back up. My apologies. Kristen, what have you been doing this whole time that we've been live simming? Okay, so we are not going to take Mattias along. We're going to go ourselves, and we're going to go to the commons. So, Kristen, you've never done a baby shower for your Sims? Joe, have you ever done a baby shower for your Sims? Oh, good, Kristen. Because you're so quiet. So, so it looks like it's true. It looks like I am the only one who's done a baby shower, except for maybe Joe. No one else is piping up. So it's awesome that she had a want to do Tai Chi, and I was thinking of her doing so, so we'll have her do that. Yeah, I suppose that a baby shower isn't necessary for every Sim, or some Sim's story doesn't necessarily need it. Like, they might be having a baby secretly, or they might not have a lot of friends, or they might be new to the neighborhood, or they might not be very social, or whatever it is. Okay, let's go over here and do Tai Chi. Your comments are showing, yes. You said back, and then you said, yes, I have, but not often, and then you said, I'm a slow player, and then you said, I have a lot of babies, so only if I feel like it, and then you said, are my comments showing? See, Tai Chi is very calming for the babies. So she has a want to be a Tai Chi master. And I don't know how you can see. Well, there is a way to see how far along she is in Tai Chi, learning the skill. So she will not become a master today, but that's very fine. She just started. All right, so one of the things I love to do at Community Lots is look and see what other people are up to. Sometimes relationships form. By the way, let me double check. I want to make sure that I did. I disabled that while I was doing testing to get Kathy, to try and figure out why Kathy wasn't coming back from her alien mothership, so I want to make sure I turn it back on. Because sometimes you get awesome special event cameras that happen when you weren't even playing the Sims. Those particular Sims. So here's the morning Tai Chi class for today. I noticed that Cameron Leslie, even though he's our evil warlock, he's frequently in Tai Chi class. Frequently. And I love that they're doing Tai Chi under this, let me just go back here a little bit. Okay, watch out. Things are about to get dizzy for a minute. Close your eyes. Hidden skills, yep. All I figured out with it, Joe, is that the alien abductions work perfectly on every single lot except for that lot. And even when I took all the Max's stuff out of the game and ran it with just that mod, for some reason on that lot, the alien ship would not return. I don't know what it is about that lot. It's a lot I downloaded, so maybe there was there's something gone wrong with that lot. But everywhere else and I thought it might be like there might be some content or the lot is too small. But no, I tested it on other 10 by 10 lots, and the alien mothership comes back and spits them out onto the pavement as it should. So for some reason we just got, it wasn't custom content. It was because I took all of that, took it out. So it wasn't, I don't know what it was. So I'm either gonna recreate the lot. I might, although I've had no other problems with the lot, or I'll just not have, no, I can't get people abducted on that lot. I don't know why. Anyway. Exactly, Renee. You know, the thing about Cameron, let's select him for a minute. The thing I like about Cameron is, and what's interesting about him, is despite the fact that he was the instigator of the great scam, the great scam of Kathy, he is, and he's a completely evil warlock. His nice points, look. He's got full nice points. So the more that we play him and his story develops, the more we're gonna learn why that could be. The other reason I like Tai Chi, I told you before, I love it because the statue does Tai Chi with them, in my imagination. Okay, so the game is hanging here, which generally happens when it's trying to bring a witch onto the lot. But I already have a mod in which should stop that, so let's see if it stops hanging. Let's just yep, there it is. So let's see what just happened here. Yeah, it keeps making, my game keeps making witches, but I could have sworn that I told this guy that I put a let me control him for a minute. I could have sworn I did. See, look, there's a prisoner electronic tag there, which should make him stop showing up. And I also have witches blocked over here. And I even have that mod in from Sim Wardrobe that stops witches from showing up on lots. And over here with the visitor controller, under NPCs, I believe, oh, ban head witches. Okay, fine. Let's see if he gets sapped. Beat it. Shoo. Get out of here, you bugger. Nah! Don't you cast any spells on here. Goodbye. So, I'm not sure. He should have disappeared. But I've said it now. And my understanding, at least I think, is that if you set it once, it will remain set. I mean, otherwise the visitor controller will be useless. Anyway, but that's the only time the game lags like that, is with those witches. They drive me nuts. And so, yeah, I don't like the head witches. Plucked from existence. I did not want him to cast any spells. So Montague and Matilda are talking, and look at his face. He's so cute. He's a happy man nowadays, having, through luck, complete luck, I didn't have anything to do with it. He, well, actually, that's not 100% true. I did decide that Kathy ended up leaving the lot and left, and there was one more wish left, so he got to ask for a wish from the genie. And one of the Sims that I haven't seen shown up is Juniper Forthright, our newest Sim, has not shown up yet. Oh, speaking of trouble, he actually, some people can't stand him, but he doesn't bother me very much. So I keep him. He adds a little local color. Bugger off. You're gonna go steal from somebody. Anyway, I guess he's over there waiting for a victim. And it's amusing because sometimes he will join in a game and just chill. And thank goodness the fish came in as they should. Sometimes when I load this lot, the fish are not in the pond. They're over here in the sidewalk. Okay, I need to keep an eye on her. Yeah, I was just gonna say. Let's get her needs taken care of. Let's macro. Fishies. I wonder, did I forget to put a... Oh, I remember. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have her use the bathroom. And then I'm gonna have to, when I stop playing tonight, I'll go in and rejigger this lot. Anyway, stop playing before you die. I mean, stop Tai Chiing before you die. I love the waddle. And she looks at the guy as she passes him. You should be running, honey. I think you have about 10 steps before you tinkle yourself. Let's see what these guys are talking about. So, my plan with Matilda, we just moved her out. I think she's going to become the reporter. She's very nosy, and I think that's just a great job for her. She also has a desire for politics as well, too. And here's Ivana over here enjoying the show with the fire dancer. She likes it. It keeps her young, she says. And I like how he just stops and takes and then he'll sit down and take a break. And then start up again. And Ivana went running somewhere. Where are you going, Ivana? Do you have to go to the bathroom? Probably. Oh, she's running to Tai Chi. Interesting. I'm coming! She went running all the way across the yard to go to Tai Chi. And then she's gonna get a pizza autonomously. Wise. Pregnant Sims. See, this is what I was talking about. I love this. I love when he just sits down and joins the game. Okay, so after we have her do this, we'll send her home. Oh, thanks, Renee. I did not create this lot, as you guys know. But I did change quite a lot of it. But the reason why I fell in love with it was because of this. The this roof line. I love this roof line, and I never in a million years would have thought of doing this roof line. Not ever. It's so cool. So it was kind of an empty lot, so I basically rejiggered it. And the Sims will use everything in the lot. Sometimes you'll see them over here using the golf courses, and you can even give lessons to Sims, so it works out really nicely. Exactly, he can't pick pockets if he's busy stiffing people at Mahjong. And this was a really nice thing. The vicar likes to occasionally come here and make a wish. He wished for love, and that came true for him. And the other reason is that I can do these bridges. It takes a little bit of effort, but you can do them, and I've done them before in the early days. but if someone else was willing to go ahead and do it for me and save me the bother, amen. And occasionally I'll see a sim over here whipping their troubles out over this log thing. One of the things that I want to put in one of my lots is a log roller. So my theory is that the community lots are not static. They'll change over time. And since it's summer, you know, like the town council, which doesn't exist yet, for example, might say, all right, let's put a log roller in, and I'll just add that in for a while and take it out. Change out different things that are available there for the community. You, I just realized, I had you selected all this time. Tai Chi is thirsty work.
Step
You could use one more piece of pizza.
from the Levitan.
Tai Chi class finishes up and everybody comes and gets a piece of pizza. Why did you get two? He got one and put it down on the table and got a second one. Maybe that was his way of giving a piece to Quinn. Here, allow me, my lady. Or something like that. Here's Matilda Mason. We haven't had a chance to get to know her yet. And Cameron says, don't mind if I do. She's talking about that she heard a rumor that they might put an academy in. Their academy might be built in Kettle Falls at some point. Get back here. Here, have one more piece of pizza. Uh-oh. Yeah, no more pizza. Let's clean this up. And some automatically it refills with new pizza. A place would be nice instead of the table, yeah. 2 pieces for 2 babies. So, oh, she's giving him a tip.
She.
I just like looking at this guy. Such a neat idea. Is she talking to him? I think she is. Get the oak tree out of the way. Oh my gosh, look at this! Okay, I'm not sure what this is about, but I'm gonna take a picture of it because it happened. The neat thing is that if you guys see some of the pictures on Mod The Sims, you can say, I was there, I saw that. I know it happened. Oh, look at that. That's not good. I'll have to fix that too. Picture time! I think I might, yeah, but I don't want that. So I might have to do this using the tab key. All right, I'm going to minimize chat for a little bit. Renee. And I'm going to go to the tab key. Nope, I want to do F5 first. And then the tab button, and then let's lower the camera. I like seeing the town hall in the background, that's fun. There we go. The Sims are so amusing. They just do the funniest little things. Oh, look, there's Declan Bellamy back there. So you can see what they're standing on when you go into, when you go out of live mode. Live mode. You can see, the dance positioners that they're standing on. Those are from, More Awesome Than You, Pescado. They basically do exactly what they force Sims to only dance on these certain spots, so you don't get piles of Sims dancing in inappropriate places. And it makes for good pictures, like with Tai Chi. It's like she's just they're just having a conversation. She's having a conversation with the... What is she doing? Yeah, she's just Oh, I see. They're talking to each other. They're both watching him and having a conversation while watching him. Oh, okay. Interesting. Wah! Okay. All right. All right. Okay. And Cameron's like, why would you do that, man? She's pregnant. Okay. Yeah. That was not very kind. At all. Live mold, I know. This is what happens when I can't talk for some reason. Yeah, that was just, scaring a pregnant woman. It's just not kind. I've noticed that the tips of her fingers are black. Can't really show you because I'm taking a picture. About like that. And tree time. This tree is beautiful, but in certain angles it certainly does get in my way. But I'm not going to move it because it looks amazing. It's got a gazillion polys, but I'll take it. I'll deal. Just scaring people like that. Take your tip back, honey. So mean. So, yeah, it's not black nail polish. I don't know what it is. It seems... I don't know what it is. Because I didn't give her any black nail polish. But it's there on only some of her fingers. So the only thing I can think of is because it only started happening when I put on this dress. That's the only thing I can think of, is that it's the dress. Because I didn't do it. I don't even think I have any nail polish for Sims. That's not something that's ever interested me. Yeah, just that dress. Anyway. Poor thing. Why are you sad, Pumpkin? Don't be sad. Oh, look at her face. Look at her face. Oh, that face. Okay, I like that picture. I'm gonna keep that. Let's do that one. Oh, the poor little mite. That really upset her. Look at her little face. That's the community hall, the vicarage and the community hall in the background. Poor thing. I think it's time for you to go home. So, what else might we want to do? Can Sims, pregnant Sims do yoga? I'm pretty sure you can. So let's have her walk over to... You know what? It's summertime. So I changed my, which way? Let's go to the new community pool, just because. I just love it. She's having like a totally, they're just having like the most chill conversation with the charlatan. Charlatan, there we go. Waddle your way over to the pool. And we'll end this live stream session with her floating. Kick him in the shins. If you could kick him in the shins, I would have had her do it, that is. Loading screens. I don't mind loading screens. I consider them a time to stop and have a drink. It's like a little break time. All right, so we shall dive in here. And she's not gonna, she is expecting, so she's not gonna use the diving board, wisely so. I think it's so cute. It's so good for the babies though. Look at that. With their little belly. Her little bell. It's so cute. So I want to, I need a moment for it to happen there. There we go. There we go. Float on back. That's what I was looking for. Whoa, watch out! Oh. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love that. I love that. I love letting pregnant Sims float on their backs. This is a great way for them to kind of make their way through the pregnancy with a little bit of ease. Oh, that's so cool. Let me see if I can take a picture from this angle. Yep, I should be able to get it without another sim in it. Although, you can see that there's a slight problem with this mesh at the knees, right there. So I will get one from here. I don't quite like that angle, so I'm gonna go to tab key. Oops. Oh, hey, cool. That's the angle I was looking for. Oh, this angle is very artsy. Look at this. Complete accident. I love it. Awesome. This picture will be entitled Quinn and the Twins Float in the Pool. Yay! Yay! Happy days! Isn't that nice? Thanks, Dent. That's an accidentally arty-farty show. I can't speak today. Accidentally arty-farty screenshot. Thanks, Renee. Anyway. I love this mesh though, so I'm not at all bothered by the little clip, the thick problem at the knees. Because the mesh is so cannonball! Oh, look at Nome's bathing suit. I love this bathing suit. Look at that, isn't that pretty? I tend not to, I don't think I even have any custom content bikinis. I don't know. I'm an old lady. They don't really interest me. But I love really, I don't know, well-designed swimsuits. Yeah, he is jumping in kind of close to her. Maybe I should tell her to quit floating on her back. Oh, look at this. She jumped in. And she's like, no, May. If you weren't my bestest friend in the whole world, no, May Danvers, you and I would be having words. Let's see. How do I want to do this? F9? Okay, so I will let her swim for a little while and then we will send her home. It'll be about 2:30 on a Saturday. We started playing on Friday. I'm gonna check her needs and see how she's doing. Her hunger's a little bit low, as I'd expect it to be. So let's have, let's grill up something. In fact, let's have Davinia do it. Grill. We're gonna do some Japanese. I'll let you see it. Onigiri? Tuna steaks, I guess, or something. That's how I see him. Anyway, let Quinn get out and grab a plate of onigiri. In order to get them to sit the plate right there, I put an invisible counter. That's how I did that. Monty's like, Let's control Monty and have him grab a plate. It's a really nice, it's been a really nice summer in Kettle Falls. And this is the first summer that Kettle Falls has gone through. So, the hood is really lush and green right now. Over there, you can see the trees which denote the path to one of the ruins. I have a hard time with that word, of Kettle Falls. And earlier in the live stream, I was talking about how all my lots are really small. I think they're all 10 by something, except for this one, Willow Tree Farm, which is a lot I did myself. I built myself. And this lot is 3 by 10, 30 by 10, 3 by 1, yeah. Anyway, but it has these these her little garden, little chicken coop. I just realized you can see the chickens in there. That's awesome. That's awesome. Look at little chickens in there. Christian, we're just finishing up. I don't have a set plan, Christian. I don't know. But after, we're gonna send her home and then we're gonna finish up. We've been at it for a while. So if you want to be notified, you'll need to set up your notifications for Discord. That's where I let everybody know. Do you see those chickens in there? Is that cool? Oh, Nigeria. That's yummy. Barbecue Japanese. I love barbecue Japanese. I mean, the food, not the people. Okay. I also like Davy's, Davinia, Davy's outfit. I love that outfit. This lot is fairly new to Kettle Falls. I built it a week or two ago. Good night, Mothering. Oh, look, he's talking about the baby. I just saw him talking about a bassinet. Yep. Monty gives fatherly advice at the community pool. That's what we'll call this one. Are you asking me? Because I told you I don't know. Christian, if you're asking me, I said I'm not. We're going to send her home. So is there a reason why you're asking? Can you not sit down and join us right now? Anyway. She's so cute. Yeah, you can see the problem with this mesh when she sits down, which I've never noticed before. That's a bummer. That's a real bummer, because I absolutely love that swimsuit. But I might have to get rid of it. Christian, did you get a notification from Discord? When I do a live stream, I send out a notification to everyone in Discord. So it should notify you. You'll have to check your settings. If you're on your phone, it can notify you, or it'll send up a little notification if you're on your desktop. That's how you find out how that live streaming is happening. I know this. It is lovely. Oh, look at her. She rubbing her belly. She's rubbing her belly because she had good food, but she's also rubbing her belly because yummy, good food, feeding for 3. Yeah. Okay. Quinn, I think it's time to go home, Quinn. It's 5 o'clock. We spent the day out at the park and at the swimming pool. So, and I'm really glad I was able to get the Visit Other Sims mod to work again. I found out what was causing it to screw up. Anyway, we can now walk home. The swimsuit is causing that, yeah. It's the creator did something at the knees with the mesh they used. So, it's too bad. Yeah, Christian, you don't have to worry about me over abusing that. I mean, I hope not. Although I need to ask you guys. I really hope that you guys don't feel like you're getting notified too much. I'll notify you with new live streams or if I have an important question to ask the community. Otherwise, I'm not going to bug you. Oh, Visit Other Sims wasn't working. Remember how I was sending people to visit another sim and then they couldn't get home? But it was fixed. There was a mod I had in that affected cars, an old mod, and I took that out and it fixed it. And I couldn't even tell you who the creator was of that mod. It was an old mod. Your Visit Other Sims mod isn't working? If it isn't working, then you'll probably have the same problem I did, which is that one of the mods that you have is conflicting with it. Because it does work. Okay, so, have you got to go to work today? You have not got to go to work today. I should have taken him with me if I had known that he didn't have to go to work today. But, I think we're going to leave it here, and I will come back in and play through the day, because I generally don't like to leave the game with a sim off the lot. But, we have been simming for a while now. And I think what I can do is, there's one more thing we can do. We can have him call up Nome if she's not at work. I don't think she works on Sundays, so let's call her. And have Nome give us her rocking chair. So here's dear sweet Nome at Willow Tree Farms. We're going to invite her over. Actually, he might not have a good relationship with her. Let's see. Alright, fine. I know he's not that agreeable of a guy. I am 100% with you, but still. So, we will do this the other way. And invite Nome that way. And as you can see, I've changed the name of her family to Willow Tree Farm. So, you know, her last name is Danvers, but she, instead of her last name, like Thornbush or the Flop House is the family name. For her, Willow Tree Farm is the family name. The Lighthouse Keepers is the family name. If they live at a particular lot that serves a purpose, like the vicarage, then that's going to be their family name. I changed that in, I think you can change it in SimPE. Though I don't use SimPE very much. Okay, so Nome, we're going to go into her. Let's actually just control her. Oops. Flew past it. And have her give the gift to Mattias. I have not had time yet, Christian. But thank you for posting about it. Okay, so she's going to give him this rocking chair. And I'm really not downloading a lot of stuff right now, Christian, because I've gone through such difficulty getting the game to work that I'm hesitant to download stuff at the moment. There are certain things I'm downloading, like I downloaded that wonderful children's toy set that Joe posted. So I'll put those in. I'll definitely will when I have a moment. Okay, so here's the chair. Don't be difficult about it. Some people. Alright, and we will stop controlling Nome and have Mattias say goodbye. I think Nome would be first in line to be happy if Quinn got rid of him. Yeah, we haven't had any problem with the flashing in this session. My best guess is that I had the game open for sitting down in the taskbar for about 24 hours. So that's my best guess as to what had happened. But I honestly, who can say? And I was just about to delete this, but I'll just leave it because they need to clean it up themselves. Okay, so I'm going to leave him at the chess table, and leave her ready to come back at 5 o'clock this evening. It seems to be. I restarted my computer, restarted the game, and then started the live stream, you know, from a fresh restart. So I'll do that every time now. And at this point, we're going to go to the desktop so that I may show you where we are with the annual calendar. Yeah, this poor tender game can't take too much. Okay, so over here, Kettle Falls, that's what I'm looking for. The annual calendar. Okay, so today was the second day of summer, and one of the things that I want to stress about how the annual calendar works is, let's say Nome Danver, we get up to this point and it's time for Nome to turn into an elder on this day. This day right here. But we haven't played her in a while, and there's a lot we want her to do. These annuals can last as many play sessions as we need them to last in order to complete whatever it is that we wanted to do on that annual. Any birthdays, any turnings, anything like that. So, it doesn't mean that one play session equals one annual. It just means that right now there's nothing scheduled on this annual. As new Sims are born, like the twins, when the twins are born, their ages will start to, we'll put their ages in here, and I'll show you how I do it on screen so you can see. It's basically it's not determined by live stream session. It's determined by whatever is planned to be completed on that calendar day. All right, so this is the 7th of the first Naven, and today the most important thing that happened was Quinn's baby shower. Quinn's baby shower happened on that day, and in the next annual, the babies will be born, or the next time we play them. Could be any time in here. We'll see. But over time, eventually, I think some of you will start going, "Oh, I get it," as far as how this is thought out. So let's go ahead and I want to fill this. There we go. I'm going to save it, and let's go out to Kettle Falls. We've been streaming now for 3 hours. Yep. My body is telling me it's about time to stop. But we'll say goodbye to Kettle Falls. And so those of you who are just listening in, feel free to say goodbye to me in chat. The next time we are streaming, we are doing our official, not impromptu, but our scheduled live stream this next Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific. There will be a notification in Discord, and also, yeah, at least that's what this tells me here. My tablet is telling me 3 hours. Started streaming 3 hours ago is what my tablet says. Oh, thank you, Christian. Thank you. I'm glad you could drop by and see a little bit of it, even if it was at the tail end. Thank you so much, Dent. All right. So in the next, we'll either play the Willoughbys, or I'd like to perhaps, we have a couple more houses to decorate. Matilda lives here, and I'd like to get her set up in the reporter career and have you guys get to know her. Marcella Mason, you guys have seen these two, but you haven't yet met them. These two. This house needs to be decorated. This Walsh house, Kathy Walsh's house, needs to be decorated. And also remember, she is pregnant with up to 4 babies. We don't know how many yet. Her house is completely empty, and she is enjoying living by the farm fields very much. It smells wonderful over there. All the different wonderful smells coming from the fields. And then also another thing that we have to do eventually is the vicar needs an office in the vicarage. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I want to thank you so much for joining me. For those of you watching later on YouTube, feel free to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed the live stream. I'll be posting more impromptu live streams that I have with my patrons. If you want to join me, could a mod please throw a link to Patreon into chat, please? One of the mods. But yeah, throw a link in. You can come and join us over on Patreon. And join us in Discord, where our little Discord family is growing. And we recently reached our second big milestone. So, yeah, there's now 50 patrons in there. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for joining me. And as always, I'll leave you with a little bit of music on the way out. And I will see you soon, and thank you as always for watching.